everybody. My name is Lindi Ngonelo. I am a pianist and I am a UKZN alumni. So I'd like to think that you guys recognized that popular hymn, Amazing Grace. I have a church background, grew up in church, played in church for like most of my life, and I still play in church. So I have really enjoyed kind of merging the gospel music, the church background with the jazz that I studied as well. And I've had a lot of fun just kind of experimenting with what can come off, messing around with hymns and just kind of fusing things together and just seeing what comes of that. So, I kind of just came up with that sort of arrangement, if we could call it that, of Amazing Grace. And something also that has been something that, sorry, I'm repeating myself. Something that has fascinated me also is the use of pedal points in music. So pedal point is basically where you are repeating a note, you're playing a note repeatedly, and then you have a harmonic movement that kind of underlies there. So what I was doing at the beginning, where I was just repeating the E flat, so I'm playing in the key of E flat major, and so the pedal point there basically is just me playing the E flat with my right hand, and then I have a movement of chords on the left hand. For me, I feel like it's something so simplistic, but also so beautiful because there's so much harmonic beauty that can come off of that, and there's so many options, there's so many things that you can explore with just using pedal points. So that's something that I really kind of delve in when I compose, when I arrange. That's something that I kind of just really get in depth in. I just used that as sort of like an introduction, and then also something else that I love doing is the use of creating the relationships, or not really creating, but sort of that relationship between a key and a minor third. So I had like a minor third key change also there. So from the E flat, I then moved to the G flat. Let me just play it again. So for me, that like already opens up so many avenues, so many doors, so many options, about like, okay, where can this go? What direction can this take? And I just also think that, that modulation to a minor third higher just brings such a, like a colorful beauty to the song, because you're obviously expecting, okay, it's Amazing Grace, you're gonna sing it, and you're just gonna stay in the one key, and then boom, this key change happens that goes to G flat, and you're like, whoa, okay, I didn't see that coming, So yeah, and then it goes back to the E flat also, it resolves back to the home key. So you're like, okay, wow, that's pretty cool, So there's so many options, there's so many things that one can do with this kind of stuff. So as I said earlier also, I find a lot of joy in experimenting, with the gospel and the jazz, and just like, fusing them together. And I'm not gonna call it gospel meets jazz because wow, that's been done to death. So no, not gospel meets jazz, but yeah, just that fusion of the two styles and really just seeing what could come of it. So yeah, I mean, I really just had fun with it. And I mean, I don't know if this is something that, you guys would enjoy doing. I don't know if this is something that you guys would consider sort of getting into, the whole gospel and jazz thing. But yeah, that's something that I just wanted to sort of share with you guys. And if it helps at all, I'm happy. If it helps one person even, I'm happy. Then I've done my job. So if I could maybe just kind of talk you through the harmonic structure of how I went about that. So I also like to kind of move away from the conventional chord progressions and kind of just come up with my own chord progressions, right? So my first chord was an E flat major, and then I moved to a D flat, so a D flat major 7th with a sharp 11. So that's just an E flat major triad basically over the D flat major. Over the D flat in the bass, sorry. And then I moved to a flat major, and then I moved to a B flat sus. Then same thing again, back to E flat major, and then D flat major, and then after that D flat major with the sharp 11, I moved to a B major. So the B major now becomes the chord 4 of my G flat, and then I go to D flat sus, which is my chord 5 of the G flat, which is now taking us to the modulation of the G flat. Then G flat major, G flat dominant, B major, and then A flat dominant. And then from the A flat, I'm gonna move back to the E flat major. So I go now to chord 2 of E flat major, chord 2 dominant, which is F, and then I go to the B flat sus, and then land back on 1, then back to my pedal point. That's really all there is to it. That's literally all there is to it. And the structure really is, that's it from start to finish. With the solo as well, the structure is the same. So yeah, I think I kind of have talked you guys through it and explained my thinking pattern, and kind of just how I got there. And yeah, I hope that was pretty informative also. Yeah, thank you for having me. My name is Lindi Ngonelo, and yeah, I'm a pianist and I absolutely love what I do. And yeah, I hope you guys also enjoyed that. And hopefully we will get to meet in person next year this time, as opposed to it being, the digital platforms. And yeah, I'd get to demonstrate some more of the stuff in person. So yeah, thank you.